Hello and welcome to my first video of 2025. So we are kicking the year off with rating all of my plants that I got in 2024. This video is a little bit late. I like to usually do these kind of videos at the end of December, just before we get into the new year, but for some reason I just kept putting this video off and now it's like the 3rd of January. So we're doing this today. And if you're new here, hello, welcome. My name is Maisie and I do these yearly videos. Well, I've been doing them for the past couple of years, and I wasn't actually going to do this video originally because I didn't get that many new plants last year, 2024. It's probably the least amount of plants that I have gotten in a year. In fact, I've only bought 2 plants all year, and those 2 plants I literally bought a couple weeks ago. So I haven't bought a single plant all year, which is very weird for me because obviously I love my plants, as you can see. And usually the numbers of plants that I get in a year is a lot higher than the ones from last year. But anyway, we're still going to do it. I think I have 9 on the list, which still kind of sounds like a lot. Bear in mind that 5 of those plants I actually bought December of 2023, but they came February of 2024. It's a little bit confusing. So that's why I'm including those plants for this video. Okay, so we're going to start from the lowest to the highest, as I normally do. So the ones that are lower on this list doesn't mean that, you know, I don't like them or that I don't want them in my collection. But obviously, compared with the other ones, they're just not my favourite. And if my house was on fire and I could only pick, like, 3, then they wouldn't make the cut. So, okay, so saying all that, I'm going to check my list and then we will start ranking the plant. Okay, so I actually have 10 on the list, which is, like, not really a bad number, really. So number 10 on the list actually covers 2 plants, but I'm just going to count them as, you know, one number. So number 10 is this. Yes, you see right. This is... I don't even know where to start. So this was actually a caladium that was given to us by a friend. And like I said, we got 2, but they have gone dormant for the winter. At least I hope that it's just dormant. We'll see when, you know, spring comes. But yeah, they were really beautiful, I have to admit. I've never really been a big lover of like pink plants, but we got given these, like I said, probably like maybe like 4 months ago, 3 or 4 months ago, I think. As you can see by the pictures, they were really beautiful. I'll try and just find some pictures online as well because I didn't really take that many when it actually had leaves. They both had a bit of pink in them, and there were 2 different caladiums. And I have had a couple caladiums in the past, and I have killed both of them. So obviously when we got given these caladiums, I was a little bit nervous because I knew they probably wouldn't last very long. But I think they've just gone dormant for now. If you have any care tips for caladiums, let me know, because I know obviously they're typically outdoor plants, I think, aren't they? They don't, you know, unless they're having like perfect conditions, I don't know. Caladiums are very, very tricky. They're definitely not my strongest genus. But anyway, yes, that is number 10, and you can probably see why they're so low on the list. They're pretty much the lowest in my whole collection. I mean, they're not fully mine. They are my mum's as well. But obviously, who does the care? This girl. So they're mostly mine, really, if you really think about it. Okay, so let's move on to number 9. Okay, so number 9 on the list is Myotherium metallicum. And yeah... This is literally what she's looking like. She's definitely the least favourite of all my anthuriums. And so like I said, this is one of the ones that I got from Ecuagenera that I ordered in December of 2023, but it came in February of last year, 2024, along with 4 others. But yeah, this is definitely my least favourite. I was really looking forward to this one, but she just hasn't done as well as I'd hoped. And she's definitely not really anything too special at the minute. I know they can get super big and really beautiful. And this is the only leaf that she's pushed out all year for me, and obviously I've had her for, it's almost been exactly 12 months. It's roughly about 11 months that I've had her. But I feel like she could be really beautiful because, I don't know, she has got the potential to be beautiful, but she's just not there. She's just nothing special at the minute. I would love to grow out this plant into the big, mature, beautiful leaves that she can get and that I've seen online. So that's why I'm trying to hold on. I'm trying to give her some more love and trying to put some more care into her. She's now living in my cabinet, just trying to give her some more light, and hopefully she does well. But yeah, if you have this particular plant, then let me know, because she pushed out this leaf, sorry, and I have no idea what was going on. Oh, can you not? Because you're gonna... Okay, I'll turn them off in a minute. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, she pushed out this leaf and I don't really know what was going on with it. Yeah, it just basically, half of the leaf just disintegrated and clearly it's not healthy. So it kind of looks like a pest issue, but I couldn't really find any pests, so I have no idea. But I'm really starting to try and put in the work and the care with this plant, so who knows, maybe this year will be her year. Okay, is that light gonna bug you? Yes, it is gonna bug me. Okay, number 8 on the list, which actually I forgot that I actually bought this plant. Probably either at the start of 2024 or like halfway through. But that is my Maranta, my variegated Maranta. I actually did a whole video on this plant of when I brought her home, chopping her up fully and repotting her. And I mean, I do really like this plant, but she has been a little bit difficult to grow. She has lost quite a few leaves and just been kind of very slow and not giving me that variegation that I'd like. The leaves with that variegation on them, like this one for instance, even though it is slowly dying off, like I want more leaves like this and like that high variegation. She could just be so beautiful, and she is living in this window actually, because obviously we're in winter now. She's not getting like direct sun, so I put her in the window to maybe hopefully increase that variegation. But like, look at this leaf. Oh, can you see? That is gorgeous. I'd love to get more leaves like that. So yeah, she's just very on and off with the variegation. Some can be pretty much just green, and then others, she's got like beautiful speckled variegation. So yeah, we'll see. Overall, it is a really beautiful plant, and hopefully she grows more, I'll notice her a bit. But yeah, she's just kind of not one of my main plants that I notice very much. She's just kind of there in the back of my mind. But yeah, hopefully as she grows, and I'll grow to love her a little bit more. But yeah, I do need to start showing this one a little bit more care, because she really is beautiful when I look at her individual leaves. So maybe I need to do that a little bit more. Okay, so we're getting closer up the list now. Obviously we're at number 7, and I didn't realise how big she is until I've actually kind of got her out. But that goes to my philodendron Jose Bueno. Again, one of the ones I got from Ecuagenera that came at the start of the year. And yeah, she's grown so quickly. I'm pretty sure she just came with 2 leaves when I got her. It was this leaf. And yeah, it was absolutely so stunning. But she is low on the list just because I'm not obsessed with the variegation. It obviously does fade to green. It comes out like a white creamy kind of colour, and then slowly it fades to like this light green, and I'm just not a big lover of the green variegation, unfortunately. And like some of the variegation is actually beautiful, like this leaf I do quite like, but then a lot of the leaves have just been plain and no variegation at all. So yeah, I'm not really sure what is going on there. She's kind of very on and off again with the variegation. Obviously she is pushing out a new leaf right there. As you can see, it's kind of really hard to show. She's literally facing in so many different directions because grow lights are kind of all around her. So yeah, and obviously as you can see, she needs a repot. She's like got this cluster of roots just hanging on by one root. So yeah, I really do need to pot her up, and obviously I've extended her pole as well, ready for when she starts outgrowing the first one. Oh, there's a fungus gnat crawling over her. Yeah, I love how quick this plant, and I would definitely say this is definitely one of my easiest philodendron, and maybe one of my easiest plants, because I really don't do anything with her. I water the moss pole every few days, and that is pretty much it. And obviously she grows super quickly, and she's sized up incredibly easy and so fast. And yeah, I definitely couldn't recommend her enough. I just don't think it's one of my favourite variegated plants, unfortunately. So I'm not really sure what to do with her. I think maybe I might chop her. I'm not sure. I haven't really decided properly what I'm going to do with her yet. But I mean, I do like the look of her and how big she's getting. I just kind of want to see how big she's going to look at the end of her second pole. So maybe we'll get to there and then just kind of decide what to do from there. But that is number 7. My Jose Bueno. Okay, so next we've got a really tiny one, and I'm kind of rethinking where she is on the list, because she's definitely took a little bit of a turn and not looking so great. So that is why she was above, obviously, my Jose Bueno. I don't know, but I was so excited that I did put her above it, but now I'm kind of rethinking. But anyway, I'll just show you. I'll just roll with it because she has the potential to look gorgeous. So I'm just going to go with that. Anyway, this is my newest plant that I actually unboxed a few videos ago. This is my Anthurium Magnificum Luxurians hybrid, and like I said, I unboxed this a couple weeks ago, I think, a week or two, and I was so excited because this was literally the first plant. Oh no, excluding my Maranta, this was the first plant that I bought all year. She looks really well and healthy when I unboxed her, but in the couple weeks that I've had her, yeah, just the few leaves that she's got have actually just kind of melted away. Yeah, that one's just literally come off. So unfortunately, she's not doing so great, and I am kind of worried about her. Oh no, that whole plant is just dead. It's melted. The root is just like melted. I don't know why. Oh my gosh, the actual stem has just snapped. That's why. That is terrible. Great. I've now just lost this whole little seedling. So yeah, she definitely should have been lower on the list than number 6. Now I really want to check the other one because now I'm really worried. I mean, yeah, I'm literally left with one leaf now. And luckily that leaf looks fine. The roots also look fine. So it's just this other seedling, which is literally snapped. So I don't really know what to think about that. I could try putting it in perlite just to see if anything happens. Maybe I'll stick it back in the sphagnum just to see if anything happens. I mean, then we're just kind of left with this, and it's got a tiny little root. But I don't know if that's going to do anything. I'll just stick it back in there just in case. You never know. Okay. So yeah, number 6. Made a mistake with a number there, but that is, I feel like once she gets going, and hopefully if she survives, she's going to look so stunning. And especially once I start crossing her with some of my other Anthurium, that's going to be so exciting. So I have to keep thinking of that. So yeah. Okay, we go on to the other end of the scale, and we go on to a much bigger one now. Again, one of the ones I got from Equigenera, and this is my Anthurium Regale. And she's not looking so great. It's obviously this leaf has got a lot of browning, but if you just kind of overlook the crisping, she's such a beautiful plant. When I opened this, when I unboxed this, I was so shocked of how big it was. It literally was just bigger than my face. Just such a stunning Anthurium. Hasn't done anything for me in months and months. She actually has been working on this leaf. I'm really glad I can document this actually. She's actually been working on this. I just bit my tongue. She's actually been working on this leaf for the past few weeks and slowly expanding. Obviously, you can see there's just a little bit of damage. I'm trying not to move her too much because I don't want to damage her anymore. I actually did have a Regale before this, and I struggled with that one as well. So I'm not sure if it's just me and Regales do not mix, or I don't know. I can't seem to spot any pests on her, so I'm not really sure what the browning is going on. And obviously this leaf is not looking too healthy. But anyway, she is really stunning, so that is why obviously I put her above the rest. And because I just can't wait to see how big this leaf is going to get. It has expanded a lot since it first opened already, so I'm hoping, I mean, I don't think it's going to reach this size, but we'll see. I don't know. I mean, look at that. It's so gorgeous. Okay, and then we're back to tiny plants, and this is one of my very newest. It kind of maybe doesn't make sense that it's above, obviously, like my Regale and my Jose Bueno, but I think maybe because she is very new and I'm so excited to grow her and how well she's just been doing in the week or two that I've had her. And number 5, oh my gosh, I'm in the top 5 already? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, gosh, okay, this is my fourth one. 10, 10, 9, 8, 10, 9, 8, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Okay, so this is my 4th one, and again I unboxed this with my little Anthurium seedling a couple weeks ago, and that is my Philodendron Painted Lady. I'm actually so surprised of how excited I am to grow this, of how much I love this plant already. Oh my gosh, the sun is just in and out. It's crazy and really annoying actually. Oh my gosh. My guitar is right here and it's echoing every time I speak. Have you been hearing the echoing all this time? Hello? Hello? I hope it's not been echoing this entire 25 minutes. I mean, I've always kind of wanted this plant. I've not been obsessed to get it, but I mean, if I got the chance, then I probably would get it. And I just kind of threw it in last minute. Like, I wasn't particularly obsessed to get it, but it was just so cheap and I was like, sure, why not? And I'm actually so surprised of how much I love this plant, and just thinking that I might just grow to absolutely love this plant. I mean, can you imagine how big she might get? Yeah, I'm so excited to grow her, and I'm pretty sure they can grow up a pole. They're climbers, I'm pretty sure. But obviously this is her newest leaf, and it is so beautiful already. It's obviously got this like speckled orange variegation. When the new leaves come in, they're obviously very golden, and yeah, it really lives up to the name, and I'm loving this plant so far. Okay, we come on to number 3, my top 3 plants, and that goes to my Anthurium pallidiflorum. As soon as I got this plant, I was just in love. It's definitely one of my favourite plants. It just, how easy she is. She is such a good beginner Anthurium. I really don't do anything to her. She's just so unusual, these beautiful long strappy leaves. She's just different to like basically any of my other plants, and this is her newest leaf, which could have been so beautiful. But for some reason, it just like unfurled and it was all ripped like this, and she's obviously still sizing up and growing. She's still very new. And that is such a shame, but anyway, she's still beautiful, and yeah, I just absolutely love her. Could not recommend her enough. She's also flowered for me like twice, constantly growing one leaf after the other. So I can't wait to see how full and even longer I can get this as the year goes on. Okay, now I've got my final 2, my top 2 plants, and the second one is my Philodendron Glorious, and she certainly is glorious. So this was actually a trade that I started in like November or December back in 2023, but I didn't end up getting this until like January sometime, and I got her as a 1-leaf cutting. Yes, it was this leaf, just 1-leaf cutting, and she literally immediately just started growing. Started rooting into the pole. Oh my word, these roots. I did not even realise the roots in this pole. Oh, you can't really see properly, but there's so many roots. Just again, 1 leaf after the other. She's so gorgeous, and I can't believe I haven't got this plant, that I didn't get this plant sooner. The reason that I didn't was because I have got the Splendid, and I just thought, because they were very similar, and I didn't really need it, but I was so wrong. They are so different, and this is just so beautiful in its own way. I can't really show you how gorgeous it is. This is a hybrid between the Gloriosum and the Melanochrysum, I think. I'm pretty sure it's the Melanochrysum. Anyway, if you're looking for a hybrid, or you just love like the Melanochrysum, but obviously if you struggle with Melanochrysum like me, then I definitely recommend the Glorious, or even the Splendid. Both of them are so beautiful, and obviously similar to their hybrid parents, but they're just so much easier, and they just grow so quickly. This is her newest leaf, and I just can't wait for her to size up. And she hasn't really sized up much, to be honest, but I'm really hoping that I can work on that this year. I just want to get her like massive and beautiful. I wish you could see. You can't really. I want you to just see how velvety, and she's so much more beautiful in real life. She's got this kind of oil sheen to her, and there's like blues, purples and dark greens. I don't know if you can see in that leaf, but so shimmery and so beautiful. I couldn't recommend this plant enough, and yeah, I'm just obsessed with her. Okay, we have reached the top of all the 10 plants that I got this year. My absolute favourite, and the one I've just been most obsessed with. I want you to try and guess. You might be able to guess because of just how much I was obsessed with her when I got her. And I definitely said that she was one of my new favourites in my whole collection. So maybe you can guess. And that goes to none other than actually, she doesn't actually look very spectacular on camera, so I'll definitely put some pictures of what she was looking like before. Yes, this is a Green Soul Fantasy, and this is a hybrid between the Bissay Af and Fagetii. And as soon as I got this, words could not express how beautiful this is, and it's just absolutely stunning. I love everything about this. Unfortunately, in the last couple of months, it did drop. I think it had like 3 other leaves, and it just slowly dropped them all. Unfortunately, and then this one started going downhill, and it was like, right, I need to seriously do something with her. and I was going to repot her, but unfortunately I ran out of soil. Oh my gosh, I did not know the roots were like that. What the heck? Oh my gosh. Yeah, maybe that's why she's not been growing. Yeah, okay. So repotting her is definitely a priority on my list because I want to get her to her biggest and best potential. Anyway, this leaf was literally, she had a few other leaves, but like nothing the size of this. Like, this is a pretty big leaf. Like, can you see that size? It's definitely one of my biggest leaves that I have in all my plants. And when she pushed out this leaf, which was so much bigger than the other ones, I was just absolutely in love with her, and I was obsessed, and I still am. And now she has finally pushed out this new leaf, which I don't even know if you can see. It's so red and pink and beautiful. Oh my gosh, and I just can't wait to see how much this sizes up. Hopefully it sizes up. Yeah, it's so pink. The camera doesn't even show, unfortunately. But yeah, it's so beautiful. And she's also got this like pink outlining around the leaves. Yeah, I wouldn't say this is a hard anthurium at all, because I haven't obviously had to really do anything with her, and she pushed out this amazing leaf. And even though being, you know, kind of neglected and really needing a repot, she's pushing out this beautiful leaf, and it looks perfect so far. So I'm so excited to see this one when it fully hardens off. So yeah, I definitely feel like this one definitely deserves top place because definitely just one of my all-time favourites, and I'm just obsessed. I know I keep saying that, but I truly am, and I recommend this one so much because it's so unusual, and I took a chance because I did not know what this was going to look like, and I'm so glad I did because it's just one of my most stunning plants that I have. And that is all of the new plants that I got in 2024 in one way or another. And I actually did I am actually halfway through a trade right now. I'm waiting for my plant to arrive, and I started that obviously at the end of December, so that plant will be in the 2025 ranking video. Obviously I couldn't include her in this one because I haven't got it yet, but I'm really excited to get that one, and technically that'll be my first plant of 2025. But anyway, I really hope that you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what your favourites of 2024 was, and if you agreed with this ranking system or not. Anyway, I hope you're having a good week, and I will see you in my next video soon. Take care. Bye.